Leader Schumer, it's an honor to be here and to stand with you as well as standing with Senator Heinrich and Senator Smith, and of course with Representative Don Beyer, the top Democrat, lead Democrat on the Joint Economic Committee, as well as Gwen Moore, one of our leading voices within the Congress on behalf of everyday Americans and working families. It is time for the extreme MAGA Republicans to end the brinksmanship, end the partisanship, and end the gamesmanship, and do what is necessary on behalf of everyday Americans to raise the debt ceiling so America can pay the bills that have already been incurred. As Leader Schumer has pointed out, time and time again, including 3 times during the administration of the prior president, House Democrats and Senate Democrats came together to lift the debt ceiling without fanfare, without politicking, without brinksmanship, because it's the right thing to do for the American people. We can have a conversation about the future of spending in America. We've indicated that time and time again. President Biden has released his budget, released his plan for investing in the health, safety, and economic well-being of the American people moving forward. The Republican budget plan is hiding in the witness protection.
Happy Friday, friends. I have good news to share with you this afternoon. You may be able to claim some extra relief money right now. The government is now offering new relief payments to households that are experiencing financial hardships caused by the crisis. There are several different proposals that include boosting credits for millions of families. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, in a video later today, I will be announcing 2 more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My dear friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. The expansion of the child tax credit by the American Rescue Plan was one of the biggest economic measures in recent history, lifting more than 2 million U.S. children out of poverty. Not only did the expansion provide parents more money for each eligible child, it broadened the age of eligible dependents, introduced advanced monthly payments, made the credit refundable, and allowed families that paid little or no federal income tax to receive it. Those enhancements have expired, and the criteria and benefits for the child tax credit have largely returned to their pre-crisis standards. However, the child tax credit still remains one of the best ways for families to receive extra money in their tax refunds. The maximum tax credit available per child has reverted to its pre-expansion level of $2,000 for each child under the age of 17. For tax year 2021, the expanded child tax credit was $3,600 for children 5 and under, and $3,000 for children ages 6 to 17. But that is no longer the case. The age requirement was also temporarily extended to under 18 years old on December 31st, but that is gone as well. Friends, there is some good news. There are a dozen U.S. states that have some form of tax credit that will help families even more. According to the National Conference of State Legislatures, many more states are considering implementing the tax breaks. With the April 1st deadline to pass the state budget for the next fiscal year just 1 week away, Mayor Eric Adams of New York City is throwing his weight behind expanding the state earned income tax credit, which he successfully lobbied for last year, and the child tax credit is in the final spending plan. The New York City mayor said, both tax credits are proven to lift families out of poverty, which falls in line with the so-called working people's agenda that he laid out in his State of the City address in January. The state of Washington is also offering millions of families a tax credit. That credit includes $300 for single and married filers with no children. However, for families, that rate increases. Families with one child will earn $600, while those with two children will see that boosted to $900. If you are a family with 3 or more children, you will earn a tax credit of $1,200. The Federal Reserve faced a hard decision this week. The question is, should it raise interest rates during a bank crisis? Thomas Barkin, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Richmond, told CNN News, inflation is high. Demand had not seemed to come down, and so the case for raising was pretty clear. Thomas Barkin, who participates in the Fed's debate but doesn't have a vote this year, conceded that every decision is hard and fully debated. But the economic reports heading into this week's Fed meeting suggest the economy remains too hot. The Fed ultimately reached a unanimous decision to raise interest rates for the 9th meeting in a row. Some experts, including Moody's Analytics chief economist Mark Zandi, urged the Fed not to exacerbate turmoil in the banking system by raising interest rates following the failures of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. Some politicians on the left and the right have blasted the Fed for raising rates so rapidly that mass layoffs could ensue. Massachusetts Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren told CNN News on Wednesday that Fed Chair Jerome Powell is doing a really terrible job and is trying to get 2 million people laid off. But according to CNN News, the Fed, not the White House, is responsible for maintaining price stability. The other part of the Fed's mandate, of course, is fostering maximum employment. Looking ahead, the Fed is penciling in another quarter-point rate hike. However, millions of investors are very skeptical. Future markets indicate the market is betting the Fed is done, with an 87% chance of no change in rates at the next meeting in May, and a significant chance of a rate cut by July. Asked about the rate cuts signaled by the market, Barkin pointed to the latest Fed projections, where none of the 18 officials surveyed project a rate cut this year. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on the recent rate hike? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my magnificent and marvelous friends, thank you so much for joining me here this Friday and for being part of this community. In a video later today, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Friday.